What's up, guys? Let's take a quick second to talk about snatching. A snatch is probably one of the hardest movements that you can learn how to do in CrossFit. There's so many moving pieces that go with it. It requires so much from your body. It's one of those things you need to constantly keep working on technique with to see long-term improvement. Always, every single time that we have a snatch day come up in the gym, it should be viewed as a technique day, and wherever your technique allows you to move weight, that's the weight that you're going to move that day. But you cannot force snatches to happen. We really have to focus on the technique. So I wanted to give you guys a couple of tips to help your technique along. First thing that you guys can do to help your technique is maybe invest in a pair of special shoes. We wear these Olympic weightlifting shoes. These are a pair of Nike Romalos. They have an elevated heel and a really stable platform that allows you to keep a more upright torso whenever we're in the bottom of an overhead squat or if we're getting set up ready to pick the barbell up off the floor. You can buy them pretty much anywhere now at Reebok outlet stores or online, and they're not too expensive, and they will really make a big difference in your positioning when you have a barbell up overhead or if you're trying to set up into a barbell. So I do recommend that you pick up a pair of Olympic weightlifting shoes if this is something you want to get good at. Second tip today for snatching is understanding that it is a two-part movement. There's an upwards phase of the movement, and then there's a downward phase of the movement. The upward phase of the movement is when we're setting up into the bar, we get engaged, and we pick the bar up, deadlift it all the way into the hips, we pull it into our pocket, where from here I extend, and I jump the barbell up. That's the upward phase. When I extend, I'm basically squeezing my butt cheeks and my kneecaps as fast as I can, rapid extension, and that causes the bar to float. That's the upward phase, and most people can understand that. What gets difficult is this turnover, this transition underneath the bar where there's a change in direction. Once we have stood the barbell up and it's on its way up, now we must move underneath the bar to catch it. What that looks like is some movement of the feet, they shift to the outside, and our arms pull us underneath the bar into the bottom of a squat or into the bottom of a power position, depending on where your skill is. Just to kind of show that for you guys, I'm going to do a snatch pull, get it to go up, and then I'll do another one to go underneath the bar. So here's the upward phase. Getting the bar to float upwards. Losing my balance. Now let's go underneath the bar and catch it. Did you see it? I had to go underneath the bar to catch it nice and stable. If this is difficult for you, it is a hard skill to learn, here is an accessory movement that you can work on to help you get underneath the bar. What I'm going to do is I'm going to team the bar up to my shoulders, rest it overhead, and bring it onto my back. From here, I'm going to get into my snatch grip. I'm going to set my feet up right where my snatch setup would be if I was picking it up off the ground. I'm going to get my feet right there. We're going to do a little dip and drive, punch the bar up, and then we're going to get underneath the bar. So we're going to go up and then down just with it on our back. Down. And then we go back up again. And this is really helping enforce that moving underneath the bar skill. If you're looking at getting good at snatches, we're going to need to understand each portion of the movement. If getting under the bar is difficult for you, we would recommend trying out these snatch balances. Start at a light weight and focus on the form and technique. Slowly build yourself up over time. If you guys have any questions on snatching, be sure to send me a message. Love to help you out. Let's go get it this week, guys.